Now let's turn our attention to Turkiye. A powerful earthquake has struck the western part of the country. The epicenter is a town called Sindirgi. But tremors were felt almost 200 kilometers away in Istanbul. One person has been killed. More than a dozen buildings have collapsed. But more than the damage, it's the horror that this quake brings back. Turkey saw a devastating earthquake just 2 years back. It killed more than 50,000 people. In fact, this country is no stranger to tremors. It sits on multiple tectonic plates. 95% of the country's land is at risk of a major earthquake, and the one that struck today is just another reminder of that risk. Here's our report.
It was a powerful earthquake. The epicenter was in western Turkiye, but the tremors were felt as far as Istanbul. That's almost 200 kilometers away. In 2023, a 7.8 magnitude quake had struck Turkiye. Over 50 people had died in that disaster, and in the aftershocks that followed. Today's earthquake wasn't as bad as that. Until this evening, only one person had lost their life. But there is still considerable damage. Over a dozen buildings have collapsed. The epicenter is a town called Sindirgi. Pictures from there show large buildings reduced to rubble, streets filled with piles of twisted metal and debris.
Yes, we felt it very strongly. It was like a magnitude 7. All the children were very scared. We have never felt an earthquake like this in Balikesir before. I mean, it was a very strong earthquake. Everyone is outside right now, and we are in fear. I hope it doesn't happen again.
Earthquakes are not rare in Turkiye. In 2020 alone, the country recorded almost 33,000 quakes. Over 300 of them were above magnitude 4. Why so many earthquakes? It's about location and tectonic plates. What are tectonic plates? The Earth's outer shell is broken into huge, rigid slabs, like pieces of a cracked eggshell. These pieces float on a softer layer beneath. Heat from Earth's interior creates slow currents. These currents drag the plates a few centimeters a year, about as fast as your fingernails grow. Turkiye is located at the intersection of 3 major tectonic plates. So, it experiences frequent seismic activity as a result. One of them is the Anatolian tectonic plate. It's wedged between the Eurasian and African plates, and pinned from the south by the Arabian plate. The North Anatolian Fault is one of the most dangerous fault lines in the world. It has caused devastating quakes in the past, like the earthquakes in 1999, which killed nearly 18,000 people. The East Anatolian Fault runs for 650 kilometers. It's another high-risk zone. And the Aegean Sea Plate, in the southwest, adds even more seismic activity. The result is this: 95% of Turkiye land is earthquake-prone. A third of the country, including Istanbul and Izmir, is at high risk. Today's quake may not match the deadliest in Turkiye's history, but it's a reminder the country is sitting on a fault line, and the ground here can move at any time.